G'day guys, it's Mick here from Redcliffe Marketing Labs, and I'm really lucky today to be joined by Rachel from Redcliffe Style. So Rachel runs a Redcliffe Style as a local blog and a Facebook page, and it's to really highlight and I guess showcase a lot of the local businesses, people who are working in fashion, music and the arts, which are all things which I know almost next to nothing about. So Rachel can talk about that. But the big thing that Rachel's doing is she's being really visible online, doing some great stuff that any local business can take tips from. So what I managed to do is pretty much bribe her to get her along today to just give and I guess share some of her experience and give some tips of things that she's doing that you could also do in your business online. So look, Rachel, thank you very much for joining us. And I know I gave a quick intro about what Redcliffe Style is, but yeah, would you want to just introduce yourself and what you're doing?
Yeah. Well, Redcliffe Style is a local blog, and we are lighthearted and humorous, and we want to promote Redcliffe in a positive light. We talk about lifestyle, fashion, all local businesses and people. We also test products, and we just want to be positive and put nice things out there. Yeah.
All right, excellent, yeah. And basically, we've got our list of questions here to go through. So the other one I was going to ask is, when you start out, did you just start from scratch? Did you do any training or any courses or use a resource when you started, or were you just learning sort of as you go and making your own mistakes?
I don't have a background in anything like this. It was all very much just jumping in and giving it a go. And starting on a blog is really easy. And it's not hard to do. So yeah, no, I'm all self-taught.
Awesome. Okay. Now, and I ask this question when I chat to people, and people think it's a bit funny, but are you iPhone or Android, or what do you use for
iPhone all the way. My whole house is just Apple friendly everywhere, so definitely Apple.
Okay.
iPhone.
And do you use that for your blogging and things like that, or does it become part of how you use and promote yourself online?
I use my iPhone a lot, but not at all for blogging. I've got my iPad, and it's got a bigger screen, so it will always win. But I should give it a go. I haven't, but I should try it.
Okay. Actually, and something I forgot before is, if we say where we are, we're at Scarborough in a fantastic little coffee shop here.
Having delicious coffee.
Yeah, and you can hear that's obviously the noise in the background there. So it's Valori's Espresso Lounge and Gallery. So if you're up Scarborough Way, come check it out. But what I was going to say is, with your social media and updating things, I'm not sure how that is going to go, but that's okay. Do you have a routine? Like, do you get up in the morning, or do you do it of an evening? Do you have a set schedule for how you approach your social media?
I do, actually. The moment I come downstairs, I switch on the coffee maker, which is right beside my Mac in my kitchen, and I'll always check emails, messages. I'll check on my blog to see if I've received any messages, and I respond to everything right then and there. Because I try to answer back to each question, each person individually.
Yep.
Then I will make a quick schedule of what I've got to do for the day, whether it's writing an article or doing research or visiting a business, and I just get myself structured for the day.
Yep.
Then I've got to get the kids ready, and I do the school run. Then I've got a few hours during the day to focus on what I'm meant to be doing, and I usually put in about 5 or 6 hours every day in Redcliffe Style, which is quite a bit.
And I guess, do you use any, do you post everything live? Do you use any of the apps which sort of allow you to future schedule updates and things like that?
No, I haven't used those applications, but in Blogger itself, it does have the ability to schedule, but I am not that organised. I wish I was. I have scheduled the odd one here and there, and I would like to be able to, in the future, be scheduling things and using all those applications about at least a week in advance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. And this is the other one I was going to say, if you're going to sit down with, a local business owner, someone who might be watching this video now, do you have, your 5 top tips that you can give them, or where should they start to make the most of their time? Because, it can be time intensive, and any business owner, you know that you just don't have huge amounts of free time to be playing with these things. So where would you start, and what would your top 5 tips be?
Okay, my top 5 tips. Well, if you're going to be online, you really do need a Facebook page. Every local business should have one. So that's one. Get a Facebook page. Be active on your Facebook page. Be active on your web. If people are out there looking, they don't want to see that you posted something 6 months ago and then haven't been back again. Because people like to stay in one medium, and it makes it really easy for them. But if they've got to log out and look for phone numbers and phone, then I think just be active. I also think don't be scared to promote yourself. If you're good at something, say it. People aren't going to say it for you, and this is how they're going to find you if you self-promote. Look for like-minded people, like-minded businesses, people in the same area as you, so you can sort of cross-promote.
Yep.
There's nothing wrong with that, and I think it's really important. How many tips was that?
Oh, sure. But with the cross-promotion thing, do you find like it's just a networking thing with other businesses and other business owners? You just get to know them and then sort of, you know, do you do it in an organised way, or do you just sort of do it as a social, you just keep it very, very socially online? It's just instead of doing meeting at a networking thing, you're just meeting on Facebook?
I think it's both. I think if you're active and out there and you are meeting other local people, they will think of you when they're looking to recommend a local business as well. So it goes both ways, and I think as a business it's really important to be out there meeting other business owners, just so they will send you real people, not just likers on Facebook. You'll actually see real people. That's my theory anyway.
Awesome. Okay. And online reviews. So one, just yourself as when you're shopping for things yourself, but also when you're working with Redcliffe Style. Like, how important are online reviews for businesses?
Well, I obviously love reviews because I do them, but I don't just read my own.
Yep.
So if I'm looking at buying something or even watching a movie or a product or a restaurant, I always look at it online, and it will affect my opinion. If people are writing bad things, I will pay attention. It might not be the only thing that makes me decide, but it's important.
Okay.
Yeah. Any recommendation, any reviews, I'm going to be reading them.
Awesome. All right. So it's just something, restaurants and accommodation seem to get quite a lot. It's just something that people are fairly comfortable leaving reviews with online. But if you look around, especially in our local area, there's just very few businesses with any kind of rating online. So a quick top tip is if on the Google map listing, if you can get 5 ratings, then your star rating will actually show up next to your search listing on Google. So, as a tip from me, go out and find some customers to leave reviews on your business online, because it's just super important. All right, big mistakes or biggest mistake. Like if you've been learning yourself, you make mistakes as you go along.
Yeah.
What's something that you've done that you've learned from, and that people watching could take away and not make the same mistake?
Okay, I don't believe I've made many mistakes on my blog, but feel free to contact me and tell me if I have. But I think in Facebook I've made a few.
Yep.
Firstly, Facebook has a lot of rules, lots of rules, so it's important that you follow them, else I understand they will pull your Facebook page and you won't have them. So follow the rules. Also, everyone wants likers. Everyone talks about likers. You want as many likers as you can get. But you also want genuine likers. Like, you've got all the liking ladders out there. I visited them when I first started up because I didn't want to look like a sad little lonely page. But in the end, you really only want genuine likers.
Yep.
There's some liking pages out there, and I paid a couple of dollars, I think it was $5, so they would promote me, and they did. They promoted me, but I did not see any results from likers from them.
Yep.
And you can tell because they send you a post saying that you've been promoted and you don't see your likers go up, so it's very easy to tell if they work or not. And months later, they're still promoting me, and it'd be nice if they were. I like the genuine likers. I like the real people that come and visit and like.
Yeah, I guess it's two sides. Like, there's a bit of a social aspect. If you visit a page and it's a local business and a big number of likers, you kind of think, what are these people doing? But at the same time, as a business owner, the whole idea of Facebook is to get people to come in and actually, buy and build a community and customers. So
you want local customers, not from elsewhere in the world. Like
that's it. And again, especially depending on what business or trade you are, it's the 1 or 2 key customers that are going to be worthwhile, rather than just having a whole lot of people who follow the page that don't actually interact with your business or turn their customers.
And you in turn have to like them back, like on those liking ladders. So you get stuck getting lots of people sending you messages that you're not that interested. So my theory is, if you build it, they will come. So just be patient.
Put out good stuff. Okay, best resources. If you can, is there anything you'd recommend people go check out if they're starting out?
Well, I started my blog in Blogspot. I think that's what it's called, Blogger or Blogspot. And it was really easy. But when I'm looking for information, I actually just Google it. I would like to get some reliable sources that I go to all the time.
Yep.
And I will. That's on my to-do list tomorrow.
Awesome. Well, look, we want to wrap that up. So there's some fantastic tips there. So Rachel, thanks for coming along. But if people, and I guess who are you trying to connect with in the local community? So if people are watching this video and are working in fashion and style and things like that, who are you trying to get in contact with, and how can they contact you?
Well, I am interested in any local business. If you have someone you think I should promote, a person, a business, even a product or an experience, just contact me on rachel@redcliffestyle.com, and I'm happy to look at anything. I don't want anyone sending me businesses that they want me to write negative things about. Because
Awesome.
they do.
Well, it's and I guess that's how you approach things too, and keep things social and interactive and fun.
Yeah.
So, look, awesome! Thank you so much for coming along and being very brave. Let's give these things a go.
You're welcome.
And thanks very much, folks. Please jump onto Redcliffe Marketing Labs on Facebook and give us a like, and same for Redcliffe Style, and let us know if you saw the video and you liked it. So, thanks very much. Cheers.